Danganronpa.
Hi there guys, welcome back to Diamond Ringmaster. Well, we witnessed 2 murders last episode. It was kind of a big deal. And now we have a whole bunch of people to talk to, because, you know, everyone sort of needs to be quizzed on their motives, I'm guessing, because we don't have the Monokuma file, which we're supposed to have. But we'll start with just you, Kyoko, right here. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. I feel like he went on that a little too quickly. That was, Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone. Oh, right, because then he could, yeah, okay. What? Why the hell not? Yeah, because if you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Whoa. Bad language. Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. 2-player co-op base defense with 2 of them. With their strats, they're totally OP. I hate you. I hate you. I actively want you to die. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Alright, that sounds good. Can we talk to everyone else now? If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all of us face execution. That's what the ridiculous school regulations said, right? So stupid. What about you, Byaklyak? We need to hurry and figure out who the culprit is. Straight and to the point. I respect that. So, we're really gonna try and find out who did it? I mean, I guess that kind of is our whole thing. So you finally noticed. Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died. Oh, yeah, right here. She died in Makoto's dorm. Well, we have an alibi, at least. What? She's right. Then could it be? It said blub blub above him. That's hilarious. All at once, everyone's gazes turned to me. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. He's holding his finger up and just wait a second. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues and to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more? I'd rather you didn't, no.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. The fact that she has a back sprite kind of shows a bit of her character. The fact that she kind of will walk away or turn away at any moment. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. Well, same for him. Does everyone have a walking away sprite, actually? And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm going on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right. Let me just say this right now. Whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence. They better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. Wow, he's pretty violent. Oh, language. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? We're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway...
we don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know. Oh, wow. Screw you. What are you implying? It was you. Right. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Whoa. That's a sprite. I like that. The lines and stuff. The jaggedness. That's a great sprite. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not for sure. I guess that's all right grammatically. I'm not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I didn't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Oh, damn! Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet! You have to hear me out! But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? Oh man, how did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I just had my girlfriend die. I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Yep, that'd be pretty bad. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? Let's investigating. Guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. Yeah, that's right. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Alright. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. That's pretty decisive evidence against me. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. That gives me feelings of being tied up. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Okay, maybe not. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth. Where was Will coming into that sentence? Where was it? Brain, wake up. So that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Nice. Whoa. Monokuma file has been added to the... okay, here we go. So evidence are truth bullets. I got it. Okay. So, if we go to the truth bullets... anything else? That's it. That's one piece of paper. Let's see. What is there all to look at in this room? We can talk. I mean, there should be nothing in here, but we'll talk to everyone a bit, though, because that seems like a good idea. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Okay, that's sort of understandable. What about you? You freaking out? Yeah. No way, I seriously don't want to die here. I beg you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, Goddess Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. I liked how he was so chill about this the whole time, and it took, like, the second death to convince him. So, let's talk to everyone we can, investigate all that we can. See, I'm kind of worried I'll fall into the trap of only looking at the, yeah, like I'm gonna look at the crime scene, of course, but, oh, we're gonna just warp there, nice. But, like, I'm worried I won't explore, like, further areas that may be related, but, like, I wouldn't think of it, so we'll have to see. Because unlike Phoenix Wright, where you're given, like, 6 locations, and everything is important there, this is different, because it's like, you have a whole huge space, and rooms may or may not be important, and I do find that quite interesting. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Okay, my first thought, looking in the drawer. Okay, toolkit's in the drawer, don't see any evidence of it being used. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this, except maybe you should take it with you. Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo. We ain't exactly in the mood to be building frickin' furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then? Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys had opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added. Okay, so that's good. That was a good thing that I checked there. Lint roller. Huh? Looking at the lint roller. It looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? That lint roller, I swear. Sword. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I actually hadn't looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's covered in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade, like the handle. Yeah, the handle is missing a lot of its coating, so yeah, the sword was used then. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. So we gotta look for someone. Well, we should look at Sayaka's hand for sure to see if she was the one holding the sword or if someone else was. There's a key on the ground that has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Yes, we handed it over. Oh boy, flashbacks. Whoa, did Kyoko just get here? Was she there the whole time? Wait a second. I'm gonna go back on my recording, because I need to look at this. Was she there this whole time? Did I just not notice her? Wait a second. Was she? I can't even tell. Oh yeah, she was. Okay. Oh my god, just because when we looked back up and I saw her looking over Mondo's shoulder there, I was like, oh my god. But she just was there and I didn't notice. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be reacting this much. We switched keys too, so Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Unless the killer was here all the time. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for, yes, flashbacks. I'm skipping flashbacks because honestly, I just heard them. I don't need that. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere or someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either because you can't walk around at night. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... So we got these switching rooms has been added. Take a look at these gashes for sure. There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? I mean, I would assume so. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in this room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of struggle. Wow, we're getting a lot of evidence. Oh boy. The bed. There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Alright. Let's talk to everyone. Sakura, what are your opinions? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Okay, I mean, that's kind of fair. What about you, Josuke? You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer couldn't have destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is a scum who deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. That's a very, like, Japanese gangster thing. like biker gangs and all that, like very much don't disrespect women versus, you know, the American version of gangsters, which are very, very different.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it? Uh-oh, we broke Mondo.
Yo.
I'll all get sorted when the time comes. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko! I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
It looks more like you're just pointing your finger at the floor. She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Lose a contact or something?
Oh my god, you idiot. I don't know what she's doing, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on putting her finger on the floor. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your room from corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
See.
Very interesting. Yeah, she's totally like the detective. It's so obvious. Like, that's her thing. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. The fiend. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Interesting. Makoto's room cleanliness has been added. Okay, cool. Can we look into the room now? Take a good look at the crime scene. I should look around here first. Okay, where else have we not looked at? Oh, there's a lot apparently. Okay, so I'm just trying to... Right, let's look at the pen and paper. Maybe someone written something down. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Yep. What about this? Oh, the trash can's knocked over. Surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using these to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. Trash can's been knocked over. Okay, guess that's not relevant. Whatever, man. This little thing. It's the display stand that... Oh, my throat suddenly just had a spasm. 1 second, I need to sip my coffee. Let's Plays are tough, kids. Be sure to have a proper drink. It's a display stand the sword was on. Okay, is that it? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess we have these back here. There are scratches and gouges on the walls, on my walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Our rooms are completely soundproof, remember? If anything happened, there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Ellipses. Indeed. Now can we look in here? Nope. We talked to everyone. We looked at everything, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm really missing something. I guess we didn't look at the sheath itself. This is the story brought back. Does it mean yeah? Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. This must have been made using something sharp. Oh, someone used the sheath to defend themselves, maybe. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged unless they defended themselves with the sheath. I mean, if you're to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy oh, hello, cell phone. Let's turn that off for now. We don't need emails during this. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? I thought that the handle on the sheath is suspicious. Like someone could hold it to like defend with almost like a shield, you know? Replica storage sheath has been added to the truth bullets. Boy, there's still so much more. I'm just trying to look for anything that I missed. Why can't I, like, not see anything else? Like, the monitor, we'll just check it for consistency's sake. Okay, now can we? The bathroom, and on the other side of this door. Dang, wait, was that like the number 37 written in blood? Did anyone else notice that? No, I can't let it get to me. It's just gonna freak. Down at Pumpkin Hill, I gotta find my lost piece. Can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Yeah, 37 is written there. That's gotta be important. That's not a natural blood stain. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. It's like he's like trying to be strong, but just slowly fading away into a blubbering mess. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Okay, the 37 seems very important. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Oh, it's more than 37. 11037. Or, if you look at it upside down, L-E-O-L-L. Leol. The Fiend. Wait, no. There's a scratched out thing. It's Leon. Oh my god, Leon did it? Well, that's... Like, look, you can see where it's smudged. Because if you look at the... If I'm completely right... Guys, I need to make sure you know. This is blind for me. But, like, I don't know. I'm just looking... I've played enough Phoenix Wright to know that, like, yeah. If something's written in blood, check for the upside down as well. And look for any... Because this happened in Phoenix Wright like 3 times now. It's Leon. Written in blood is the numbers 11037. Actually, you're wrong. Did Sayaka do this? Oh, not gonna take that as evidence? Whatever. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now there's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object... I am so bad when there's SHs that come and go. I had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? Well, we gotta go investigate the kitchen. It's definitely something I should look into later. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. What is that yellow? Oh, that's the gold! Okay. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist, too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. So that's what she used to write. Okay. The palms of both her hands are spotless. How come... I've already solved this, guys. So how come only her left finger? Because she used to write it on the thing. Yep. Stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible that she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is where she got her wrist broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly blow. Alright. I'm happy we solved this, guys. We did it. So what can we actually click on? Oh, the shower head. The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. That's good, because then blood can't be washed away. I feel like we've looked at everything here, because that's only it, unless we can look like in depth at her gut. Must have been the killing blow. Okay, so yeah, we already got all that then. Yes. Okay, well, we solved it. I mean, basically. But now we gotta head to the bathroom. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. I don't think it's numbers, though. In fact, I'm sure it's not. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that possibly could mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. That's why her finger was with the blood. If you were able to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Yeah, good. No, look, that's clearly Leon. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. I do too. But honestly, I have no idea, except I do. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
Oh my god, are you serious? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Oh, that's going to be a part of it. Interesting. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullets.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? Actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob? It represents happiness.
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Oh, huh. The doorknob. Interesting, but I want to talk to you about that other thing you said.
So then,
Referring to the broken doorknob. Okay, do I have to look at it again? I guess. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? From jiggling?
it would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Okay, that's where the toolkit would come into play. Or maybe a knife. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So,
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom door doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while lost in thought. Then apparently with a sudden realization she shot a question at me.
just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did anyone tell you about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. Well, that partially proves my innocence a bit. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
See,
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
goodbye.
Well, see you later. No one talked to you about your other action thing. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Interesting, though. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon came from, the kitchen. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. Right. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there's other areas worth checking. Check to see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay, so we got some things to do. Let's go and do them. Do we have the DVD? No, we have to go and grab it. Hey, Sayaka. She's dead now. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate oh my god, I was like, that's closer than I realized. But it has Sayaka's name on it. Do the rooms have a rotation system or something? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? Or do they rotate or something? Huh. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Yeah, that's interesting. Can I go in, though? Yes. That's definitely an interesting thing. That sort of switches things up. Hey, at least we have a nice room now. Grab the DVD. Yes. I wonder what did she see? It might be different, not related to the case, but it might be worth checking out. Sorry, Sayaka, I need to borrow this DVD. It's gonna be interesting to see what that is. Actually, I'm really interested in that, like, first. So let's actually head to the How do I warp again? How do I warp? What was the warp button? Whoa, what was that? Oh, right. Strafing. I totally forget how you warp. Or can you not at this time, I guess? That's fine. And wait, no, I use the map function. Right, what am I doing? Oh my god, guys, I'm bad with games. Map, here we go. So let's head to the Makoto's room, Sayaka's room. So we can head to the gym. Hallway, girls' bathroom, boys' bathroom, nurse office. Definitely want to head to the AV room. Oh, can we not warp there? Oh, we can warp there, okay. Alright, so let's look at the AV DVD. Feel like that's a good first step, honestly. Because I feel like the other stuff might go into, like, things I don't really want to get into, you know. So let's see here. Should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. It's gonna be her band members, isn't it? Put the DVD in there, press play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friend she said had been so important. The one on the left looks like, Yozakura, not Yozakura, what am I saying? Murakumo. Like the left middle. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. The one on the full right looks like a dude, though, I'm gonna be very honest. That's a dude's face. Look at that. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Izono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I'd noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed. It's okay, guys, it's Photoshop.
The ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
If one of them fell in love. Legitimately. That's the in all of, like, the idol culture in Japan, the weirdest thing is how if a girl in the group falls in love with a you know, like a normie, if you will, legitimately, they get kicked out and ostracized and everything goes to crap. Idol culture in Japan's crazy. Oh my god. You hear about people like a fictional character they voice will do something and people will start burning merchandise. It's the weirdest thing. Let's look for the end. It's like an anime reference thing. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was able to get them? If that really happened, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay, interesting. Didn't give us super much in terms of, like, plot, but it helped with backstory for sure. So, let's head to the gym, or wait, we need to head to, oh my god, I'll get this eventually. We need to head to the kitchen, which is not in the gym, but rather in the, yeah. It's right by the kitchen. I mean, right by the dining hall. Come on in. I mean, honestly, if this wasn't a crazy hellhole, this would be kind of a nice school. I mean, without many things. Hey, what's going on, thumbnail girl? Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean, except I already figured it all out. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Okay, there's her alibi. Sounds good. Except I don't know if it's totally truthful. But she's wonderful and would not kill a person. Ah, would you look at that? A clearly missing knife. They're all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone else here knows more about it. Well, there we go. There's our answer to that. Now, is there any vegetables? Nothing noteworthy, but do we get hint coins in this time? That's the question. Nothing. Okay, so let's look at our meat section. What if, like, there's some gross person who's thrown into there? Marbled meat, salted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food. I was just gonna say, there's a time and place for meat variety, but not now. Okay, so Sayaka. No, I mean, not Sayaka. Aoi. You've already replaced her in my mind. Hey, did you notice I'm sorry if that sounded really not nice. Did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope, last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went off to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying that the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Aoi's account. Oh, nice. So we get her, like, account. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? No! Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you... Wow, you're suspecting me. But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and then killing one another is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Oh, we're just gonna leave it like that? Okay. That's fine. So we need to get everyone's accounts. We need to get, a couple things. Is the laundry even open? Yes, it was, because we could go in there before. I forgot. Checking for anything suspicious. Nope. We're good. Nothing in the bathrooms, I'm guessing. Garbage room. What's up in the garbage room? Oh, look, it's me. Ha 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 ha. Nope, still looks like it's locked from last time, so I think we're good. Okay. All these rooms are going to be locked, obviously. Alright, Hufumi, what's up, man? Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Okay, well that's it. That's all we're gonna get from you? That's your alibi? Okay, fine. Hey, what's up, killer? What's going on? You're tall. Why are we like a baby? Like, look, like this. Okay, you're a little tall, but I just realized we're like actually super short, like hilariously short. Why are we so short? Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yeah, so then the nameplate must have switched after.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if you say that is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death when you say, wow, what a jerk. Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she had switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. If only we slept together. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then I'm so short. Really, like, what is going on? Am I ducking? Did I press the duck button secretly or something? Because it's like, why is everyone so tall? Alright. Well, let's keep getting accounts of people then. I mean, I've pretty much got everything. Like, in terms of... Well, let's take a look at the map. So I'm guessing exclamation mark places are places that are important to the actual crime. Such as, dining hall, that's important. Yeah, so these are all important areas, which is good. So, that's the trash room. Okay, so the trash room is labeled, so maybe we do have to look in here, actually. Because I was like, I don't think we have to, but then looking at it now, it's like, wait, what if this lock is broken? There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle, won't budge. Okay. Can we press the button? Looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Oh. It's money. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past. It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash at the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
Oh, no. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Oh. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
You can't go
Are you... I thought that was a glitch for a second there. Cleaning duty. I sure wonder if our boy Leon is on cleaning duty. Like, I don't know, guys. It's like... It's so obvious. Unless it's a plot twist and he was there to save her or something. Okay, so no, we can't talk to these people. Hey, who do we know who's on cleaning duty? You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Taka, okay, we gotta talk to Taka. I'm gonna talk to Hifumi first, see if he has anything else. I'm looking for... Oh no, I'm looking for the one who's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens, Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started. Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room. Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw the things we want out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually... Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate unless they're discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy, says I, Miles Edgeworth. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking...
Is he talking about poop?
No, because I'd go in the toilets. What's he talking about?
There's no way to
What are
think
you
about
talking
this in a
about?
common
Oh, my-
sense kind of way.
All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you totally not embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Fumi's questionable morality, there's an easy solution. Whenever a guy's cleaning duties, Sakura can accompany them for picking up and whenever guys clean duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
But if you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to... Anyway, on another topic, Kafumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, you haven't triggered that flag yet. Okay, before anyone says they made a triggered joke, shut your face. Triggering flags is how games work. When I tested Dragon Age, it was literally like, go into an area and they'll be like, okay, trigger all these flags, and that's your testing for the day, so. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You
Oh, okay. So easy. So Fumi and I head down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. What was that? Was that just a reference that totally flew over my head? Normally I'm good with pop culture, but this is too much for me, man. Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used to flip the switch on the gate, and then... Alright, time for the trash room. However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No, I just want to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not, which I already saw at the bottom there. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Okay, so yeah, look at this bloodied thing here. Let's poke it. Poke. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. Baseball uniform. It's Leon. Oh, we're just not going to take that as evidence? A burnt piece? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some evidence the killer destroyed. But there are tons of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added. What is this? There are shards of broken glass scattered all in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. A baseball trophy. Guys, if I am right, I am... this is me guessing. I'm sorry if I'm too accurate. I know it'll get worse as time goes on. But this first case so far is pretty easy. And I mean, I get that's the point. Yeah, is that... Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Oh, boy. Kidding aside, it's just the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. I've only got one reference that he's said so far, and that bothers me. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person who it could be. They should all They should all be still in the gym. Oh, right, yeah. The trophies, right. Yeah, yes. So, anything in the trash compactor. Or incinerator, rather. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from the gate. And it's on right now. Okay. Did you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Why not a red button? Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No. I legitimately thought he was questioning the fairy part. You just said the last time you were here the incinerator was off. Yes, about that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then.
I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. He threw the glass baseball from the glass baseball trophy at the switch turned on at a distance. I'm guessing. But how is that possible? Because it's smashed right in front of it, right? It's pretty obvious. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and I don't know how the actual cloth got there, though. The incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. And what does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Okay. Well, let's take a look at our map, actually. And head to the gym. Can't warp. Yeah, we can warp to the gym. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh, would you looky here? It looks like some things might be missing. Trophies and other items. No, maybe not. I lied. Unless it's actually in the gym. Is there trophies in the gym itself? No. Okay, let's go back. Oh, or was it outside the gym hallway? I'm sure there must be something that I felt like I was on the right track, but now it's slowly starting to fade for me. Maybe not. Well, this has been going on for about an hour, though. So, guys, next time we'll continue our investigation. And, yeah. We'll see you all then for, hopefully, maybe the conclusion? Maybe not the conclusion, but, like, I feel like we might get to the actual trial in the next part. I feel like I've figured this all out. Most of it, at least. So, we'll see how it goes, guys. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.